Hello everyone and welcome to the Doctor Who Series 9 episode review with me, John Parker, and...
Me, Jack COWLING, and I think out of all of them, that was the best.
Yes.
Mainly because of Clara's send-off.
I liked that. It was subtle and sweet.
Subtle and sweet, I don't think so. Now, I do know Peter Capaldi did confirm to journalists, unfortunately, that it was gone through his mind that Clara was going to die off in this episode, even though I actually didn't catch the report. So I actually was kind of surprised by that. You know, the sense of surprised and, you know, tense, the tense feeling you normally get. I had all that, so that was quite fortunate. I was quite fortunate not to actually know that Peter Capaldi did say that. I'm not quite sure why he did. But all in all... Say again, sorry.
I wasn't fully in the swing with that, but I did know she was going to die, but I just didn't know how or anything like that. So.
Well, I'll get on to the main bits. I'll get on to the bits that kind of really spelled it out for me, should I say, and I'll just go from there. So the episode started off with a phone call from an old character, Rigsby, seeking the Doctor and Clara's help because of a mysterious tattoo that has appeared on his neck, which appears to be counting down. And all this was because that he was framed for a supposed murder, but of course it was never the case, because all it was is to get the Doctor's attention, mainly from Maisie Williams' character, Ashilda, or as Ashilda calls herself, me. Me.
Hello, I'm me.
Hello, I'm me. I find that quite funny.
And you're you.
So yeah, her intention was to bring the Doctor to this mysterious village that was somehow, somehow hidden from London. But was it Quantum Lock? Quantum Lock?
Yeah, something to do with that. So, Quantum Lock, I think it was. But I'm not sure.
Oh my god, no, that was the weird kind of black smoky kind of thing, or something like that. But either way, someone or something wanted the Doctor for something which we actually don't know about yet, I believe, and well, that was mainly the intention. So that was the best way to grab the Doctor's attention, by threatening the life of someone he holds dear. But of course, things did not go according to plan, as good old sweet old Clara would always do to anyone who she likes. She was willing to sacrifice her own life, and well, in the end, bit her in the backside, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, because I felt from that story, actually, I've felt from a lot of other stories that she puts, well, really this should be saved with the characters bit, but she puts a lot of faith in the Doctor, doesn't she? Every time she puts a lot of faith in him.
A worrying amount.
Yes, because in recent episodes, since in middle of Series 8 mostly, something like that, we saw, this is how he does his business, this is how he acts like he doesn't know what to do, but don't worry, he'll save it, he'll do it, he'll do it all. But, you know, no, this was completely different. There was no way the Doctor was going to change this, there was no way the Doctor could save her, and in the end, her life was taken for that. Now, with that ending sequence, I believe that summed up everything for that episode. The bits before that were interesting, intriguing, and I liked how we got all the monsters in the in that London street. I have no idea how the hell that was even made possible, but yes, it was nice to see a bit of some Jadoon, some Ood, Cybermen.
Yeah.
I believe there was one other.
What was it?
There was another one in there.
The bold monsters, what's it called? Oh, I forgot the name. Santarans, there we go.
Oh, the Santarans, I see. No, but I'm sure there's
and
one
we
that I
saw
can't name.
I'm sure we saw the lizard woman. Oh, I forgot what they call them. I don't know, I'm not good at names.
Solarian.
That's the one, yeah.
I
I'm sure there was another one as well.
Yeah, there was another one that I can't name, that we've only ever seen once.
Isn't that the one like from the Christmas episode?
Sycorax.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. I could be completely mistaken, of course.
They were blown up.
Yeah.
Either way.
That kind of rules that out.
So that was the basic. That was the basic plot. The Doctor was summoned to be taken away, and of course things like Plan and Clara died. Boom.
Yeah.
Now, the characters and obviously the actor's performance, which is the next bit I want to get onto. Who to start with, because there's a lot to pick up on here. I believe the one I'll start with, I think, is Macy Williams' character.
Me.
She has changed a lot in the way she's developed as a character, and of course, living so long over the years, she's obviously made a few acquaintances that obviously she regrets. It's actually very difficult to kind of summarise her character, because obviously, one, they've made her seem like she's been around for, well, for hundreds and hundreds of years, and that she's more or less subsequently been part of the Doctor's life. But of course, we've only seen her in 3 episodes. I suppose
She was keeping out the way, wasn't she?
Yeah, but I get a sense that she's a good character. The character she plays, Macy Williams' character, I think is quite good. I mean, there's not really much I can say about that, to be honest, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's really all I can say about it. I actually thought I could say more about that, but no. That's really much all I can say about her character. I believe the 2 people we really should talk about is the Doctor and Clara, Peter Capaldi and Jenna Coleman. Peter Capaldi, the Doctor in particular. His reaction to finding out Clara, obviously the whole swap from Rigsby to her, and of course the fact that I could just feel how angry he was getting.
Not only that, but I saw a lot of sadness in his eyes. His eyes were darting about the room.
Peter Capaldi's performance was absolutely brilliant in that one.
It was a mixture of sadness and anger and sadness, yeah. And it's just that eye. It was that eye dashing. That's very, very slight, but you could see that he was like wondering, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? This is it. This is it. I can't stop it. And that was really good. I like that.
The one bit was the very end before he got teleported after Clara died.
Yes, that
Macy Williams
straight voice
said that. Oh, Clara was trying to protect you. Oh, no. I was lost ages ago. She was trying to protect you. Like that. Abrupt. Yeah. That was like... I was like,
yes!
Whew.
Get in!
Oh, I know. So, that was absolutely fantastic. That was absolutely amazing from his performance. And of course, Jenna Coleman's Clara's end. I thought that was a good... Well, I say good. That was a great way to kind of kill a character off, I think. Because I thought, when the Doctor hugged Clara, I thought, he's going to push her neck, which means that he's going to get the countdown.
Do you know, it was either that, right? Or, in my mind at the time, I was thinking that he would be hugging her, and she'd stay hugging him, and all of a sudden the Raven would come into a wall.
Yeah, I did think about that.
Him.
I did think about it.
And then she'd just die in his arms, and I thought that would be amazing. Like, that would be a perfect scene.
Bloody hell, that is exactly the same thing I thought when I saw that. But, I think because obviously this creature, this quantum thing, whatever it is literally space and time, isn't it? You can't escape it. It doesn't matter where you go.
In fact, that's a great lead, by the way. I was going to mention that.
What's that?
The fact that quantum is all about that kind of thing, across all dimensions, blah 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 blah. Yeah. And the fact that you can't escape it. I like that link that they put in.
Rigsby. Well, of course, his character developed a little bit further. Obviously, he's now got a child and he's settled down in the family. But I think his character is more like a kind of a stand-in character to kind of cushion the blow, give more reason to Clara's end.
Yes.
To the end of Clara's life.
Who was the writer for this episode?
Who
was the writer for this episode?
I actually forgotten.
Because I was going to say Moffat then, but I was like, oh well, I can't guarantee that because I didn't look at the writer. So yeah, I think the writer Sarah Dollard. I think what she was trying to do with Rigby is literally act as like I want to say the word cushion. It's really hard to explain, but what I was saying is she's using Rigby as like a way to join the gap that she had in the storyline, to talk about how she was going to die, how Clara was going to die.
Yeah.
Which is fine, of course, because she did it quite well. I liked the story. It did work.
Oh yeah, definitely did work. Jesus, it definitely worked.
But yeah,
I agree. I totally agree with your point there. And of course, if Rigsby wasn't in the picture, I don't think it really would have come together quite nicely. I think oh, Clara died.
Yeah.
But Rigsby's, picture in there kind of gave meaning and reason to Clara's
What,
demise.
what I will say, though,
Mm-hmm.
is that with the Clara character, it was technically we expect Clara to do that kind of thing, take on the
Oh yeah,
responsibility
yeah,
of
yeah,
that.
definitely.
But as soon as she did, while I was watching the episode, I was thinking to myself, there's something about that kind of makes me feel like that's going to go wrong. So when she was actually being told, oh yeah, you can't fix it now, you're in trouble now, you're going to die, I was like, oh, I actually saw it coming. There's something went wrong with that. I don't know why, but I felt like that was going to go wrong.
Oh,
Because it was the way how confident she was. I was like, why does she's putting too much confidence in that?
well, actually, with me, it was kind of reversed. I mean, everyone knew that Clara was going to be leaving in this series, and I think some of us knew that she was going to be leaving sooner rather than later. Not like at the very finale or anything like that. Well, they're saying that I thought Chloe was going to have to the Christmas special.
Probably, yeah.
But then again, we don't know what's going on, do we? You never know.
It's one of the reasons why I'm not so sure about this choice of taking this episode and killing her off in this episode. But it depends on the next episode, really. If the next episode is a good link, then I'll be happy about it. But I was just thinking, it was a bit early, and that's why I don't think it put on as much effect as I'd liked. Which is why, if she'd have done the hugging thing and died in his arms, it would have been even more better for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, still good though. Really liked it.
I agree. As for the writing, of course, we just said that brilliantly put together, well thought out. Sarah Dollard, not someone I've heard of before, but someone who I'll keep my eye out for in the future.
Yeah, pretty good.
Definitely.
Pretty good. Like her.
Dialogue, everything. Macy Williams did brilliant.
Yep.
Everything she did there, I thought it was just fantastic.
Acting on point.
And yeah, it just all worked together quite nicely. One thing I will say is, I bet you anything the Doctor now regrets saving her life. I bet you anything. He regrets saving Casilda. I was going to mention that earlier, but I forgot. I bet he regrets it all.
In fact, no, definitely. I think because of the fact that he was that angry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be regretting it now. Either regretting it or thinking, was that really a good choice? Well, it's regretting it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, now we're going to end. Overall feelings and verdicts. Well, that was a hell of an episode, and has kind of geared me back in the mood for a good finale for this series.
Yes, how many episodes are left, by the way, Jack?
There are 2 left.
So this next one's the semi-final, effectively.
Yeah, but of course, do remember that the Christmas special is obviously the December 25th, so when the 12th one comes around, we've only got, what, 2-3 weeks or something like that until the Christmas special, so that'll be good. And of course, do remember River Song is returning in Christmas special, so how the hell is this going to turn out? I have no idea.
And I'm actually really excited now.
I know. Before I get the I will actually say on that point, you just made me think, because I was admittedly losing it slightly for this series. I was like,
yeah.
But now this is back up.
Yeah, it's doing a bit of a
yeah, like a wave line.
Yeah,
hit and miss, hit and miss. It's good, but it's hit and miss. Right, John. Out of 10, what are you going to give it?
Do you know, recently they have been exceedingly good. I still can't give it a 10. I'm still waiting for that really good oomph one. I really want that. It's really hard. But anyway, I'm going to give it a high 9.5 again. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's literally they're keeping themselves on point.
Build up.
But I feel like they need that extra. I hope the finale is going to be like, wow. It probably will be, but if not, oh well.
I'm actually going to give it. Sorry, I'm going to give it a 10. I'm going to give it a 10. Yep, just my personal preference of how the ending emotionally, and it's just the way it kind of made me feel. So I just feel that a 10 is what it's is what this episode needs.
What I will say though is I really am teetering on the edge of this 9.5.
Don't change your mind.
I'm not changing my mind. I'm trying to clarify my point.
Oh, good.
I'm saying 9.5 because I'm not sure about 10. I don't know why, but there's just something about it that I just want. But
fair enough.
I'm sure I'll find it.
Fair.
I tell you what, right? I tell you what.
What?
If when the finale comes, I'm still not sure, then I'm probably going to give it a 10 anyway. If I'm still thinking 9.5, then I'll probably go ahead and just give it a 10 anyway. Only if I'm feeling it, because obviously I don't know what I'm looking for.
Okay, fair enough. That is perfectly fair.
But at the moment, I'll say 9.5.
Okay. So, folks, that is the end of our review. I imagine it's slightly longer than usual. Of course, we have a lot to cover in this one, especially with how things have ended. So, of course, join us next week for the next review, and let's see how this is truly going to end.
Excited!
So, until next time, folks, see you soon, take care, and bye for now.
Turn up, guys.
That is all we have for today, folks.
Join us again next week on another Sci-Fi Geeks video to find out what adventure we embark on next.
Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and comment on the video below. Remember to subscribe so you can keep up to date with our latest videos.
Till next time,
take care, stay safe, and remember, let
your geeky side out. Toodle pip.